Hey you, what is going on the YouTube? This is Gamer35 and welcome to my one-man army episode number 2. You guys voted in the last episode, hopefully they'll pop up on screen. You guys voted for letter number A, which was AKINFENWAAAA. So what can I tell you about this player, guys? Well, currently you'll be seeing him in the squad that I played him in. Going on to AKINFENWAAAA himself. Now overall, I played 3 full games, but had 1 disconnect, so you could say I played 4 games, but 5 minutes into the game it cut out instantly, so yeah, there's not much I can do about that. But going into AKINFENWAAAA, what can I say about him? Well, apart from being the strongest player this FIFA, he is an absolute animal when it comes to giving him the ball and just comes to him playing balls to other players. When he gets on the ball, his pace might look pretty shit, to be honest. He might look slow as hell, but overall he is so fast, it is crazy. He doesn't have any acceleration or sprint speed stats that stand out, but genuinely when you give him the ball he paces through. He felt like the I don't know who I can compare him to be honest. Theo Walcott or Alexis Sanchez are 2 players who have had this sort of acceleration, but they haven't been able to push through as much because they haven't been as strong. But for AKINFENWAAAA it does not matter. He's a big player, he's strong, not the tallest in the world, but that doesn't matter because when you give him sort of room to get through, he will 9 times out of 10 put it into the back of the net, just down to the fact that he is like an insane player. So what am I going to say was the good and bad about him? His pace was not the highest, but genuinely when you did give him that small gap or that tiny entrance to go into, there's no reference to anything on that, but yeah, when you gave him that gap he would just put it into the back of the net. Literally 9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10 it would be either going in the back of the net or the keeper would have to go for it as much as possible. They'd have to try and save it. Coming on from that, I do have to say at some points his shooting was disappointing, just down to the fact that it wasn't on target. You know, like 3 or 4 shots that I took out of say 10 with him, they just weren't on target, but the others were pretty on target. They just weren't powerful enough to sink it into the back of the net in the end. They didn't have the force just to put it in the back of the net. Saying that though, some of the goals that have been included do show him absolutely just dominating the field, putting the ball in the back of the net. From outside the box as well, I've got a goal of him scoring and doing absolutely insane. Going on to the ratings then, how everything looks. I played 3 games, even though it says 4, and scored 5 goals overall with AKINFENWAAAA. Now I had 1 win, 1 loss and 1 draw, so that's 1 of each overall. So it's not, you know, the greatest in the world, but the goals pretty much stack him. So at first you're going to see him in the table just below Suarez at the number 2 position. But upon thinking about it, I decided to move him into the number 1 spot and Suarez into the number 2 spot, down to the fact that AKINFENWAAAA was the most enjoyable player overall. Like, I enjoyed using this card. So going on to the next episode, I have 3 players who I would like you guys to comment on or vote on overall. So yeah, let's get into them. Player number 1 will be Inform Marshall, Inform Martial. He'll be your A, and yeah, if you'd like him, comment down below. Player number 2 will be a silver Inform called Orlando Sa. I believe his name is, yeah, Orlando Sa, who plays for Reading currently, I believe. So yeah, he'll be player B. If you'd like me to use him for One Man Army next episode, comment that down below. Player number C is Francesco Totti. If you'd like me to use him, comment C down below, and yeah, we'll see. Great puns, Rob. Yeah, it's great. Give yourself a hand of applause. God, if you comment that, I guess I'll be using him next episode. Anyway guys, to wrap up this episode, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. Comment which player you'd like me to use. I'll see you all next time. Also, sorry if I was a bit off today. Haven't been feeling the best, but you know, that's life. Peace.